94.7 Asempa FM so ne Ekosiisen dwumadi no aso guso a utie no mayena mu nyina asese matwen me kwaba 43 minutes after 4 and in the next almost 2 hours yeah the discussion segment no etwa moso emotion and so emayen a lot has been happening since yesterday finance minister
Ekosiisen on Asempa
budget
FM.
statement for 2022 echo parliament and said American amamwate no impanyifo mienu no atenase ewa ha lawyer Sami Jemfi ewa ha Dr. Stephen Amoa enso ewa ha. And as you are aware, Sami Jemfi, a national communications officer edema NDC. Dr. Stephen Amoa, a member of parliament for the Inshiayeso constituency in the Ashanti region and a member of the finance committee in Ghana's parliament. And impanyifo mienu ni enu edisa ankomo no enne. A lot to talk about, but Mema Samia Kwaba Nafi Yaye Weyaba Yanko Parliament. Let's do the parliamentary interview. Nafi Yemetwas. But Sami Akwaba na Apomi Ade.
Nyamedia chair ho de ho. Krum na yeshe.
Saon. NDC headquarters Boko.
Onyamiado.
Mujina Manai so.
Onyamiado.
Ye to abana mobetime wini.
Onyamiado ne Ghana for mwenti. Minim se bekuyi yamae.
Okay. Okay. Me bama ye the budgeting komo. But with HD Plus, you now have control over where, when, and how you watch your favorite TV shows. You can pause and rewind to replay live TV as well as record upcoming shows.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
Sounds good,
FM.
right? Please note that the record and playback features are enabled when a USB flash drive with storage size of 4 GB and above is connected to the USB slot at the back of your HD Plus decoder. Additionally, you can now watch TV on the go by linking your active HD Plus account to the My HD Plus app on either your phone or tablet with no data charges every month. In the way, so when you're connected, now we should TV your phone so once I will download my HD Plus app no, on your phone. Now I connect to HD Plus account no at the manner. Obeshi TV ni free on your phone until data be free data via my HD Plus app, so you don't miss any of your favorite shows whilst you are away from home. So get an HD Plus decoder with 2-month free subscription at 99.99 Ghana cedis. Download my HD Plus app from Google Play Store for Android users, from the App Store for iPhone users. Call us on 0242 439 872 0242 439 872. HD Plus, the feely experience. Shannon so MIA. And when we say Bronya no enche ye ready December mo. Now for us at Kasapreko Company Limited, the Bronya no aba early. In the way you no Christmas has come early promotion, and when you Bronya ye di before the Bronya. Christmas not bantem brutal. Kasapreko is here again with the juiciest offer you can think of this Christmas. 1,000 packs for free, 100 packs. In 1,000 packs for free, 100 packs. This time, this promo offer is on all our PET plastic bottle soft drinks and water products for our resellers. And the Muamutu Ekokotono offer way Eko Edemamo. Yeshasye 8th November, Itriemo till 31st December 2021. You get 1,000 packs of combination of any of our soft drinks and get 100 packs for free. And the same goes for your Awake. Make sure your Awake purified drinking water, 500 ml, any 750 ml, no, auto 1,000 packs combination, you amount 100 packs for free. It's amazing. Okoyen accredited key distributors in Yanaho across Ghana, Ubenya B. Kasapreko Depoa, Ewo Accra, Spintex, Kumasi Tanoso, Techiman, Ho, Ena.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
You bet we
FM.
deliver amount. Do percent 1,000 packs. Now we can deliver them for you at your doorstep. Just call us on 0501 620 74 and that's 0501 562 072 0501 562 072. T's and C's apply. Please take note that Tetra Pak is not part of the above promotion. Tetra Pak Enkaho. Kasapreko Company Limited. A step beyond excellence. Consolidated Bank Ghana, eternity friend is CBG. CBG Chiremua, they are your most trusted bank and they've promised to stand with you. All their branches now are opened and poised to serve you better as we enforce all the safety directives for both our staff and for you, our cherished customers. And we call any of our branches are first class customer service. Alternatively, your ATMs near Juma, all our electronic platforms, including the USSD star 924 hash and so yeah Juma. And dial star 924 hash and get diggy with it. Follow the prompt. You can conveniently perform your banking transactions anywhere, anytime. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at CBG Bank
Ekosiisen on
Limited.
Asempa FM.
Limited near LTD. CBG Bank Limited, one word. For further inquiries, call 0302 216 000. CBG. Also, we stand with you. Intima Yenshana Yenshasi. Na stick away. Chum. One first to come away na Yensha and Komono Asia. We say town make hot and hard, but the headquarters of a particular party is Boko. Your friend is saying, Sammy, wait a message you call them on. Nipan say, or say town make hot and hard, but the headquarters of a particular party is Boko. James Kwabena Bonfe. And
that's my senior brother, full of mischief. Full of mischief.
Hey, me who not show.
Michiano Nyumre.
We are from politicians. Tetefuano.
Well, concerning the road toll, is the Speaker of Parliament saying that if anybody breaches the law of Ghana passed by Parliament, it's only the Speaker who can give directives to reverse it. It's no more the law court of Ghana. Etria Yurenchi.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Or the way about Etria Yurenchi has come through with this one. There's one here which says, good evening, Obi. Ghana for a mistake part. The 2022 budget has been a recycling of issues and a death warrant for Ghanaians. God save our soul. Alfred Kojo Tradels. Edie Enono. Ma we say, Obi, a population of 30.8 million people, only 2.4 million, less than 10% pay taxes. They pay direct taxes because Obia Itria one tax or the other, some indirect. In the 2.4, they are direct taxes, largely income tax. Are we not worried about this phenomenon as people seeking development? Let's put all political lenses aside and reason as patriotic citizens. We abhor borrowing, we hate taxes too. How do we generate money for government expenditures and other development? How do we materialize the agenda of moving from taxation to production? Let's ponder carefully over this. Thank you. My name is Guy Soko, and I'm in Adeso. Guy Soko, thank you. Hi, Obi. We say, hi, Obi. My take on the e-tax, whilst we are encouraging Ghanaians to embrace digital transactions and stop carrying bulk cash for payment to avoid the risk of being attacked. Ghanaians are now to pay taxes for such convenience. This is a very harsh and a toll on mobile money or digital transactions. The purpose of digital agenda itself will be affected. So if I'm to pay duty tax to GRA via mobile money, after that another tax will be paid for the same transaction. Anyway, why is the government abandoning toll levy? Is Ghana rich now, or there is a supposed BOT in the corner whereby some Ghanaians will be offered contract to build or maintain some roads and fix toll booths to defray their cost of the road? Is it because okay, and that bit is not necessary. But PK in Lembele, thank you for your thoughts. We say I can preempt what lawyer Sami Jemfi will say. So let me start for him. My take on the Dr. Baumia video. In government business, policy decisions are taken by cabinet, of which members are entitled to a single vote, should it become necessary. The vice president at cabinet meetings is just a single individual. If he shares his personal view or opinion on certain issues and the majority of members think or decide otherwise, which is the settled practice in advanced democracy, how do you go about accusing him of dishonesty? In his interview on Peace FM, Dr. Baumia expressed his personal opinion and not that of cabinet or government. He said, quote, "For me, it is my view that we should not tax mobile money." Operative word, me. This is completely different from saying it is our view or position not to tax mobile money. That would have meant an official government position. People must learn to draw the distinction. This attempt to give a dog a bad name and hang it will not suffice. Say Obama is in Pokwase. Nedia or de Abba Enono. And actually, if Ghanaians had been educated and got the habit of paying taxes, this pinch wouldn't be felt. It is time for citizens to be realistic and opposition politicians to stop playing politics with taxes. Just check how much other countries are taxing their people. Anti-L, Edie, no. But Dr. Stephen Amoa, Akwaba, it's saying,
Major Suminia, Yanko Pado, me who
Yadanyamia say, Parliament Boko, Constituency Boko.
Oh, Yanko Pado. You think when we dear Yaminti, BBI come.
Yadanyamia say, Enra Speaker Air Johnny meeting to end at 12 noon. And what answer for Parliament?
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Few 12 o'clock.
Okay.
A trans BBI come.
Okay. Now, it is a speaker. My directives be on roads and highways minister. Ni statement and what about out. Say toll booths ni na enya charging toll levies no from any echo. Speaker can say we enya parliamentary approval for that inti on withdraw. Were you in Parliament when that directive was given?
I was in Parliament, but no, I said, me who ye kakra.
Okay.
So your name is sorry, be 3 a.m.
Okay.
Echo GH1. Me we no na UTV ho. Me we na GTV. So from ahomache time so I copy him 12. Na radio kasa nko a. Nti me ko na se me hu nyem ye. Ti me twem ho kakra me be na yes why yes a. But the point is, sorry, Obi, me a legal practitioner, me lawyer, me as a medium fee lawyer, me the nyame basic assembly and content economy, and I'm so me actually be kakra. But Obi, the minimum say, Anna, you can't be crowd to say the letter and the spirit, and I'm a boy.
Yes.
And if it be when there's a clash between legal tool and then prevailing issue. I thought that you have to be ethical.
Yeah.
Or they say, and now say the letter means this, but the spirit. Before say, and you be a team say Ghana for how much giddy. You taxi being in your being free. It me for say and kawe dear. Say impo and cut the processes and I be crana kayan here. Driver for no suffering yes, suffer a crash if you are cost ye how me. And kawe dear and patch. What did they make us? And then the same people are more say, yeah, and then any drivers who true mona when the people say, I won't trade ye, ni pay wo, say be cratching. My man can't say, speaker, speaker, meaning ya, me penny no, directive view of Mebiano as a parliamentarian or some year then. Me go by, but come in the message idea with you, and can ya dear be say, you're trying to time where the way I Ghana for see, I'll drive off with not ever to a sorry, a budget. Almost can say want to say road to be increase already few no because of the world market. A cost ram will be crazy as a any tax be a creme free. So yes, I'm driver for no be crazy soon. Think away the and can say be a chef for a ton creme. Now the idea, not just as a person driver for no sound so far any more copem and rebe. Intimate message. It shouldn't be any, but and so yet. A foot to my as a BBC Banswa, Yayan, but Trenibia processes no, and as I didn't be in taking over me for away there. Was a road minister no, will be an near day, but our Timak see a money papa so Berna. In terms of beer, already we and Crawford be some of the stakeholders no, any citizens in be kick na say na Yariana man, which Rabana say any way sooner, and watch a driver for see if you are no hand for say. Ebia ahopopo ne tema na owo and ensono na owo ma driver for no and ebia ma odi take a decision quick just to mitigate the impact and also stop further ebia how kakra bi before say we there yan spirit no rather than the letter. But speaker so was said to me no e o mramu say so yes and no yen so of course me feel say bia speaker ye boni bia mean fees why bonny, but
okay.
Yeah, solve it shouldn't be more serious than these things, more serious issues to handle. Yes.
Okay. Sammy, on this issue, briefly, with thoughts now for stick and fire and starting main way. Or you want to talk about it in addition to the budget, no problem. Take up my young share Enra the 2022 budget statement led by the finance minister
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
What ye post-budget discussions and how Neoma AC Echo amount for a single out the issue of taxation and some toll booths free when any driver for be brained in common or more clarion corners our buying should rather focus on reducing fuel prices rather than so muy toll booths.
Driver for answer no more press conference before a year say world market price ama petrol ni ade akosoro na ma sa te say aban ba yi ebe increase tobu to mo sere say if fuel no cry fine but tobu there almost aban ensa entutum. So what are they talking about? Not just say as a people are always looking for say we are high house say we are high say and say dear pa no if I him pesa aban efesika everyone in this country. Obi you start budget ni and start it.
In the end chance here
mama pa obi kan ni anya careful as a country.
Mama found chance yesterday.
Yo area me chia ye tiefo nyina. E na me da parliament was both opposition and those in government or incumbent and then majority and minority any speakers ne media umba ho
Ekosiisen
papa
on
kesia
Asempa FM.
na nado danko akufuado na ban a onam owura nimunyam for kanufurata any the deputies any finance ministry directors omaye adekese. You see, I wrote a paper on this before the budget. MCB were benefits.
Okay.
The paper
Daily Dispatch.
Oh here. Ebi ba crusading guiding.
Okay.
About the 2022 budget. In fact, budget no and you see a sorry na a template for we ha you say I had to say yare bia ni adura ya desa. Sanya amanyosam ene binom ya obi ade NDC ye no memforta wo mu. Is omu opposition, omu pa ba ba. The situation now is like odi aduro ma oba. Na aduro no bia yare any situation ti aduro a yes odi ma na kakakra. Na kra no fi se ne papa mpe na sem daddy no na ne ma mi gina nche. We dey enko nya multivitamin. This is what the NDC guys are doing. MPP so opposition ma. Probably they might have done also the same thing. But I think say we need to get to a point of
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
a point, where new convergence will be defined and designed for this country. Because you know this cyclical stuff say MPP na the nim pass when never bore mine. NDC no, NDC na NDC yen name so never bore mine. MPP no. Na yetimia ya ma timamufo no a ebi ntene ma bi ase wo ma tene ma ase so amanyosem ti no ompeso mo sa manfo adwene because obi prepare no masa utwa atakra ma wi a na onwenam bia wo situation it is for 19 good months ene ewuramu yare kese abebo wiase nyina na oka ade asrense and this one dey propaganda na isika aba na say enka woka se sika aba no sika aba 40 billion on money how in terms of your budget expenditure or outlay your statutory and I am in my own every quasi statutory or obligations and yamra ba untimi nya ho hwe and all discretionary ka what transfer hye ni nyina say and so you 1 billion tieni yo oti ase who say oh wait sika fraba sorry covid ni say adwuma o say ya ni say etimanye sika kora mana bro so we dey can wish basasa no figures attached to sika adibu o man no how e die so ni akeka bia hurahura nkrofo ene nya ye no basa eno atwam ene o man no I was saying very scientific and statistical with issues. Yare ba 19 months no market activities semeboa even up to now and pick a sani enetika and ko restaurants ne bars ne sports ana joko he edru baby crowd here zero activity. Productivity was impaired 100%, whether you like it or not. It's a fact. When him says, how we in teacher for TTF and say, I 3 times. No, when Gufiano, government was paying them. And without any work done, a buy at the tour and in Bosnia some a lot of projects and paying workers in this country. Now you come, and we didn't have a GDP name grow. Emma World Bank projections for 2020 GDP was negative 3.3. Nyamena dum Ghana mponi team grow by 0.4.
Ekosiisen on
productivity may determine GDP growth. Yaka GDP are 2 main functions: productivity, labor force. And the labor force you talk about the size and then the scale. Emma I'm crown you me Ghana hano. Afraid master to you.
WM.
Ankura nyuma ha omu yi nipa apem aduane echi edi Ghana private sector aban na so yi nkrofo edi wanyi because no odwene ne ma ho enti na ye spend sika by ye sika sam enyini and because na activity on the market any industries near slow yankwa adwuma kan movie any adin affect aban revenue oje last year your revenue shortfalls na about 14 billion. Now, maybe no, among other options, no, 2 main or major arms here, yetimi expenditure and yenye sika ye nyuma say obaji taxes and ababobosia. Now taxes and am say productivity and activity bibia call former emkoso no yentimi anye tax or say eje. This is a fact. They can lie and say GR ni fake and ni bebia go and bring the statistics against enyuma ye. The shortfall was about 14 billion. So government was compelled to borrow.
That is for 2020, you mean?
Yes. A free time government was compelled to
yeah, but there are news reports that say GRA can say they met. Look, they even exceeded their
say in parliament. It's a matter of fact captured in hindsight now.
So the GRA lied?
Me name GRA no almost calculations almost because the GRA MET look any we set wrong target because we saw see team set a target in a MET How come? Say be your debt portfolio, your debt level so cost. Are I just say yes set a target, na target, and yes also set that say that bobo say mine. And the minimum calculation more because minimum say in a hindsight, it was raised. Say your revenue shortfalls, stated by the chairman of the finance committee just last week or so, 14 billion. But what they are no crowd to chair? Would that even GRE? One can say him so my do baby and Kwajuma. Cars NI, hotels in Tumu. Even woman didn't have a fair with Cheba, none stop it. Et yet, I know I can say revenue to me, Gini, as any agent. Eti another channel, but because you are Bobosia young Puntumano, not young Quajuman into that Sika, Yamsika Samsung, GDP Cosro. Nantian the very people who are saying, say, Yaka Cosro, into me a Mokano. The very people are saying, say, Yansan, you hit taxes in Friho. It will be almost my alternative policy. A chair say situation, Mamma was FM. Men, my 2 hours of Teteso, Nipa Hochino. It is any Bayama Nipa Hochi, you may freeze out. Oh, yeah, monsieur, cut down expenditure. Near Canitra, Sadi and Ghana, young chum. Cut down expenditure, no. You need to do proper research, statistical, scientific work. Say, Okatiwe, about $4 billion. Any evidence in it? Or how at the yenya 4 billion ebeso yenya wishy any arbitrary statement near that propaganda ni yenya adwuma ye as a country now say ho cheaba yenyi bibia mfiri ho yansa mabosia eti yemani pa nwa ho chenkopin so mewu at this budget statement it has to be analyzed in the right situational context. No woman nim ho de no yenka ho asem ni yenya propaganda na and na me raho obi onu ya
mobile money agent
ono say abai taxi consumers be affect enye onu mpo na adwuma be kofom eto onu wo alternative abai be nyesika be ubusa no he de no ade ne nam afa de o say o mkrasi ka no kra kakra bi so mtiatra yensa akra hu anum guta enso say ade aban hu say oh yeah we dey aboa mo emre bi aba ye feel say ahokyere no say yesare package ehu ye etie bi e dey kofam ka e bi kura kire be say aba back wano so si buoy okwa car driver was buoy na on my beni now you see mama settle this record straight in spite of even the challenge and the difficulty say aban 2 hour keska for so many months ni anya adwuma bia season wo man mu ahokyere aba the whole world near yankono eniema na nado danko akufo ado aban inherited 7 January 2017 me pamo chance for once muso mo nyiro man hu kakra na mo nkoji data because ye me na ye MPP aban ba ye ya san Ghana what did I make an say oh na aduane boa ye de obi oto aduane wa kentampo sahi enkran if enkran ha ukọ Medina na kwa Bobuloshi na kwa Hacho market ni ade a you get different prices enu nti abaya yen hyehyeye sem pempenso ane ma bo koso ye osusu dua ade ni wi ase do aka ni nyina bom MPP maaye no ye ba no na ye sen ohamu nchichemu 15.5 pempenso ane ma bo koso enem pa ho kira ba every single digit no we are somewhere below 11%. Enti ade no obi abedim tro say and just we are saying did be Ghana but he fan da ben say Ghana eniama nya dey say who be phone call say of Frank Crawford do MPP beka say do NDC say beka say nye we say me to me dey o hanya no ne kan ya wo respectable statutory institutions e me hu ha o man ekoso and implementation eniama bo koso nka say eniama bo nya dey apart from eniama import here cost no enya ye she because ships o me dey eniama fi abrochire ba no vessel owners na dey obje $4,000 $2,000 and obje $12,000 $15,000 over 200% and no ntim ga say yakufu ado abai but generally goods and services the rate at which prices are going up and they are better than NDC time. I don't want to do point but many years of what about politics number some you very professional analysis fanoto nchen on my bia na mu ya de anema mienu monetary policy management fiscal policy management monetary interest rate ni ade MPP aban maaye no bank wa ha monko gemra misesi ya na interest rate over 30% dey be kura ya ko 40 sesi a monko gemra London and now betimanya be 22 21 me just so say about 25 we no kura worst case scenario aban na nkasa NDC aban na nkasa se me bo obosiansi hu amede be man bigger than a lending rate on the market. It was 25.5. It the American say even the parameters Akufo-Addo's government took over in this country, about 90% of them, they are better than NDC time, better than the time we took over. These are facts. And you wishy propaganda. Ghana and an facts. Oh, cutting down expenditure. Who will be cutting? How much are we talking about? Cutting down expenditure. Not quite your opposition. Why you were doing ye? Oh, okay, we heart and we say, okay, Kabo may say, I want you to know, oh, yes, here say, any fact, any opposition. And this is any alternative. Let us address these things professionally. So we say Ghana for say.
But after Yariano, so what can say all the parameters?
Na Yariano ko.
Maybe. What can say all the parameters near papa than what
we
you
say
inherited?
Most about 90%.
About 90%.
Economic figures, no check it. Reserve, better say reserve. Interest rate, you better. Treasury bills, you better. Check it here.
GDP is not.
No, what's it?
GDP
is not better than na GDP. What time grow say?
No, sir.
No, GDP. No. GDP. We inherited what? About 3.6.
Yeah.
And I say, first quarter this year, saying, first quarter GDP say, check it. It's more than 3.6. Even with the area, no. If it is still cry, just check it. If it is still with all the area now, ya trefie, ya said them can't call Emano. Obi, the fact is, things are better. Except the area na dia hochiraba obi anim say ahochira de yagitum na hochiraba na say abaye nhihye ya yebekọ yanim nhihye na ehia sika na de aye abaye ba ye still a free school ni yenye say utimi tu aba school fees and ase yenye me kon so ansi akwan wo ho ayenye no kra ehia but Akufo at the time places bebre no yenyi ekwan no kra bebre mi say mebua o mutie me ofa ba bi te say ahonjo sokoban Dabai, Apramai, TUC, Fancherebra, Patase, some places in Bebre, Ubacono, Yeah, asphalt, yeah, guso, adia baba, yeah, kwan will be a hubi, adia mra. But over Santasi or side new site a problem with her.
I mean, dealing with facts, as you said, in 2021 macroeconomic performance, this is what was contained in the budget, 2021. It was the GDP growth as at first half of this year, 3.5%. Yes, as at the first half
interest
of
rate, you're saying
on Asempa
treasury bills, you're saying
rate,
reserve,
91-day treasury bills, 12.46%.
Thank you. But it was 22.5 bank.
Inflation at the end of October 2021, 11%.
Thank you. It was 15.5.
Gross international reserves, 4.9 months of import cover at the end of September 2021.
I feel you check your DNA. Now you're saying, oh, the bank ni. Eti the American say, young gas are huchiri ni ho. Tigana fuenya botiye and one man crofo na ada womo. You're very careful at the same work doctor house one show. No be think chai on pe uyenti or person waje doctor ni seat intino. No I said that cancer na husu nim na wujidi. What the enoto nchaya? Asema ba kwa say careful. Else aban we so ye na dwuma yi. Communication. Because sometimes we have your free social stratification. Along the stratification or ladder your different people me mama ko school da. And just when him nyansa. But anyama we bebre me mama wonti ase. Enti na Ghana obi say ordinary ma wonti inflation ase. Empempenso anyama bo okosoro no. O ka che obi onko school da onim. Eto ka no brofo de awaye bone. So we need to redesign our communication strategy and the way we inform the public and pull the stakeholder along with what we are doing. Etiama NDC ni nkrofobia taking on do advantage. Papa, hwene hwe enkrakwa so. Do courage. NDC betra so 8 years. We are no mama fake figure. Ye say, omni mani jack where are you project? Ukota for our ho, uko ho our say, and there be a propaganda na yakwaha and a dear no ya Obi. I can give you everything 8 years. Ako 4 years. Even district you may compile another day. Infrastructure. Yeah, we have to debate. Mon sending ni Panama and yana dani bi. And no dan chaya. Omo Social Democratic Party. And this is the only Social Democratic Party in the world. Obi. They can never ever boast of any national, a proper policy of the tendency to a national character. Which one? And I make Obi's one start a national vision. Say, Papa, I'll grow when so. Now I was starting at the end of passing of parliament. Roman Catholic and I started being Kunansa. Omo yesin for your work at the president, His Excellency, late president, may he so rest in peace. I respect him so much. Former President Rollins. And also, I know your papa saying cash and carry. But the economic situation at that time, entering NDC never did it. All the here for instance, what Ghana. A bien woman to implement it. There be the propaganda. Yari Chino. A kufu about me, yan shaya, baby chia. Even if you go to the Public Financial Management Act, Act 2016, Act 921, Section 18, 3 conditions are set. You do say your fiscal rules and policies upon consultation must even be suspended. Enti your real way no, and can even be and chian conche. On a lawyer, minianity, wait, correct. 1, a war. 2, a natural disaster. 3, a health, I think, epidemic or pandemic. It's a mere woman, you need normal times. Yes, Ghana for your 2 months. I want you to be because I want you. In any case, there be a Ghana, which are a broche baby, Yariana Manaye, and Yamamoa drink a cranty a palm chow. Ghana 4 trotro drivers. Guta, AGA, and you see, say good as one can AGA for say against. Et you say, young day. We are West Boy, we are West Boy, we are West Boy. Yes, slow. Omunya Gidia to Abba man people by. And maybe doing another danqua 20 or ye taxes. Taxes are or ye if you are now a test or near Makumaku 15. Okay, financial services tax 17.5. One tax 17.5. Import duty 17.5. Okay, Niama what is 50%. Okay, what is 30%. Carry your tax 1%. Now do you need a room maybe no sudden nance and Numbisa ban and same wo. Sunny boo of mine. When things are getting better, you calibrate your fiscal space. And the fiscal space now, i.e., your debt your borrowing levels, your taxes, your GDP, your deficit, no, you're running near me, Piamana, congested. And before you bet me, I said, near me, no man, a pagan hono. I said, do baby, if you know the propaganda, and oh, yeah, now go for a plane, and a plane, me say, and this is my rent plane. Oh, people so catch him say, plane now, it be a 15 years ago, and now 20 years ago. We be rent ya kwa bruchi, and in terms of spec, the same. My propaganda nada is a. Play ni esusa me swake take 97 nyam tukwan. Play aba fu kelem na na kofo he. Eni masasa. Enti se me na me to Benz bi C class e bi 10 years ago. Na C class me kotobia. Na ya change spec. I say o de na atimi de too much.
The argument has been says I will rent.
Oh yes,
rent the moderate.
What check prices. We are some making enemy we say sent president plane or fire. Ne impact sika de yaka ho asem. Oh, you see, and you mean here nko na yaka de pass yaka ne say.
You think it's not important?
Anya bia no, akufo ado buy no. Ohiani ba, your man allowance, every enkran ko balega, every balega be Kumasi, every Kumasi kwatafo. We nurse, we teacher, the most essential services all over the world. Health and education. And this ya ben 2 years ago. So, your allowance in here and na bi nyem because on betref ye. Abai papa ba no or restore san nyem ni nyina no kra na ye omadwumo. Ye free contractionary fiscal policies and expansionary fiscal policies. And this they are contractionary. Nenkesom digi ato na hia for we free. No me ye ni nyina mntimi nye. Ebe economy no so a mntimi nye. And the bia na da ne propaganda no, they don't even have. NDC has never provided any alternative policy efficient and effective. That never. The BSR communist inferior tactics can Musa models ni bi no genius. Satan here use food power. No ma yazan, no ma dada crofo, no ma I play tribal politics kakra, no ma to media ni social bloggers ni bi, no ma win election, no ma ba sano. Na people be ni me sega for. Ya pomo chaw. Enyama mu adin etu ma se na nye ye na ama na basa me pese wo gugu other countries enyama ekoso ebi no ha o mu yesin Ghana meti ase ba bebre Ghana ya de ase o ene covid se na nado aban anye no ho kini pe be wuo no ebi kura kan this time me nkase ebesi ba ke bi enipa be over 1 million be wu but prudent management of Akufo-Addo's regime ensure that a lot of people's lives were saved and protected and preserved. And you say Ghana for so many abutiro. Now we try attack Maria now nam 2 MPP in fact going forward I don't know future minimum but it is proven beyond every debate say MPP abai is far better than NDC abai. NDC after colonial masters with the PNDC come on omo di omo so sin abai bia waba. So most of the problems that they are talking about, unemployment, this infrastructure, free colonial masters basically and our compounding. Omunya mukasiasi mubia. Na yariaba, na hochiraba, na niyama mwa di we are singing na baby yen shisha na kwa budgeti. Ya yen shisha sa we yankra. Na paso you adwuma their friend entrepreneurship no. Abai create situation na fund bia na say policy framework bia. Ebema akura no betimi nya wonsa no dwuma waye wade na akọ wani maboa aban say na enipa nya ba bi fan team to still we had deficit in housing project aban ye nhye kama say obeye fund bi o come so na rent na sisen eba budget projections programs uncertainty and risk factors can impair the smoothness and efficiency and the progress and the growth and the expansion of your programs until your actuals and then budgeted and variation. Ebi abekosoro ebeba for wachina makota for 7 and opani nsuata also di place play nko ekwan di abu ubedile sa niema ni nyina wo ho ba odi bonkom tutu nifa na we Akufo-Addo aban from 2017 besi na onyamia ye bia magana for it is better than that time. Far better. Samebua, pick the work.
In my mention 2016.
A social program by NDC by Asen. Social program here for social economy no say I dey see wo. Enti no moka. Dia moka bia propaganda. Adia 1 city NDC 5 million. Adia 1 city NDC ko ho mbeka say 5 million. Your evidence bebre, scientific ability adia.
A criminal you prosecute.
Excellent. But they are in court.
Who evidence? That's a own
But you know they are in court. You know, haven't you seen that they are in court? And court processes cannot be driven by a Akufo-Addo. It has to be driven by the legal processes.
December 2016, inflation was 15.4%.
Say.
11.
Thank you. And interest rate, you're saying?
Monetary policy rate, 25.5%.
Thank you. Say. And about 12 point something.
Yes.
And say you see me didn't throw how. And to number yariaba we are scoring more goals. Minka say perfect. Minka say BBA. Minka say Ghana de. However, but even in this circumstance, we are running faster and better than the NDC. Etu omo to na omo NDC edidin tro na omo di omachi na e na omemu yede e na corruption na eniema ye ntimi mfa bibi susu dia bi nso perception ene yede nam opa oti asesi an yesa wo ye phone calls obi etum sesi obi oso be frɛ bi atwo ni din region ate kura ofiri mu so ni nyina uwi a before ubeti omu you know be bia de obeka ma no you know my perception is based on obi interest. The year can say you susudia chess and near koso and then koso Mikasa who cheni Ghana because I'm your trophy and who cheni my intimini Jessica as I buy JJ and who cheni my Tina Bobosia Bosia Kosro but I see a uni prefer who cheni near Duomo Kodachi baby papa and these are the best policies so far of any other alternative better. There was also a professor and metansi near go to non fan work Kawaii chess this is the best point. That's what we are saying by a pagan of watch. Enye ye pe na abasa o how na aba ma ne mu ayemre ba bi so ye bi entwa ye nipa but the ye kan say ba bi ye de Ghana share ensa na ye de Ghana akodu no omunya abotrenye ni daso e wo MPP abam say going forward no this is the best government you can ever have ever in the history of this country between NDC and the MPP. We are far look mama 8 years and so ye bompa say yare ento aso MPP 8 years and then MPP na buy a free ankra ha 88 kilometers to voter region e kwan da so ya papa na ofa so ameboa e free Ekwa central region e da so wo ho na buko ya mansa e free Ekwa Kumasi ye 75% of the road na say ye ni o ase ye and the MPP first 8 years and you starting say one bypass ye about 99% ye konko bypass e free Kumasi kopem kentampo I just say MPP aband we don't have the NDC abato no it ye sramo Ghana, you better pay and one MPP. I better pay them. Timu ye dede, near Koyan from Swa, near Kofa go be bad the assembly, and chance I go nye good. Minka say this in your papada. Minka say the MPP baby I no, and you know Chromia and you be from Swa, Obia fairly, Obi passive. But between the two, when Timinka says up a Ghana ye in terms of policies, economic policies, social policies. Managing critical issues, managing natural disasters, managing hardship. Yeah, you're better than the NDC. Building solid foundation, resilient economic structure. We are far better than the NDC.
Okay.
It is almost penny here, dear. NDC in some no more can because I'm why. And you see, I did 2 years out. Yam to about Yam Pinakumasi the prior to us, okay, your prime PP. I feel say allowance your chum. Yes, we are traffic do. I've been at school chalk. Okay, chalk. Could the trade so now you never be a gun has Wabakaya. On man is up your fed and Crawford go with your mistake. Miss Ghana for yes, once bitten, twice shy. NDC is not the alternative. The best team today, whether we like it or not, is the MPP. It is slow mo. Say, no money a movie media no so your pamachow. Toda bi eni monsa waso no enkoye papa ya behihye ni nyina kama 2024 unabated
Ekosiisen
breaking the 8 ye de eni ye continue ye ni break 8 bi aye break Ghana for him say anye ye bia kura de adamu nya no yonko ne asana difference wo ya sit the deba ene the deba ne ho aba mo friend say kokoba o nya krobofo ma enokre but the deba ne krobo the kokoba no o nya peda ba ko ye kokosen ba ko gina so kama ba ko brofo wo soro ba ko aso amre ba ko aso na o ye adwuma ba ko kaso anya si wa ye so o nya krobofo o nya krobofo ba ko ye kroboni papa o ye ni nyuma dadi eti NDC people no at say Manchester United any afie nya club o ha o nya she jerseys 11 omunya gira park no so baba go hye ebe defense eba bibiama ba ko eye better yes Ghana for omunya botemu omumbu ya kra omunti ene ya nhyehyɛ papa sei ebi enye omo de ba ye sra omo mankrofo nye dede omo mfa abufuo anwansere abufuo enkobere omo kuro na daache na mede ma no si no Ghana for entna ho ema duadu fo chie ema bu entokro kwantia enyeji body abetim ema aboa apotokura omedi sa body abetim no enore saade abra yenwene nam yesi obanyansani
Dr. Stephen Amoa, a member of parliament for the Nshiaso constituency and a member of the finance committee in Ghana's parliament. Wakasa almost sima mienu na wakasa 30 minutes into lawyer Sami Jemfi would have his turn. It was on also the adventure on the 2022 budget statement. Any in Komoa Abahon etuja lawyer into
Obi Midas, Lady Kain, Mamenfa and Chiakese Emma Yetifo and Ewanua, who follow Jumedie on various social media platforms.
Asempa FM.
The Asemwa Wadi Atoponosono, a 2022 or May Akohoma Busika, Potokasem, your friend of budget, or May Photo Samfo. Edi akwakoto Ghana mrashe bedwafo anim se yemobo ho na se omojitum a aban no edi adi dwuma aban no edi abu oman no ewo afia eda yanim eno ho asem ne yeken na obi enura meje mre itie
Ekosiisen on
Honorable
FM.
Finance Minister Yura Ken Oforiatta emra okọ mrashe bedwamu a or presented this budget bitie ni speech ni bi.
Okay.
Masans wajibre edimeni ahwehwe the full budget ni mukakra. Minkan wie but
over 300 and something pages.
Yeah, emu kese dodo na de metimi de mani ahwem. Na obi wo hwe ensem we wo sa budget ni mu. Ene nhyehyeye a aban aye ne wo mu a semrahye bedwafo ema ho kwan a ode bedi dwuma minua areho na asefem me ba wiase a mani fi ya me hu akenkan
Asempa FM.
me started say meetie budget presentations ana me hwehwe budget mu no menya hu budget a nhyehyeye bone ewo mu chen 2022 budget we da menya hu budget a etimoden hyehyeye atotubotom nhyehyeye nyansa krono hyehyeye ewo mu chen budget we mi hu budget a edi afokyere
Asempa FM.
eni abenidie beto omanfo so say budget we da. This is the worst budget I have seen in my life, and I say so with all seriousness. And unti media mene honorable atofos ni empenyufo bi o makasa ba budget we adwen say this budget a woodie budget. It is a killer budget. Aban no de bedi omanfo wu. Aban no de ba betoto omanfo butom. No de ahokyira yehu bi da ba beto yen so. We a woodie budget. Na statistics me kyerɛ nsɛm ni mu a menim sɛ wo mu tie yen no dodo na omo pɛ no kre ene me be ya adwen sɛ ɛyɛ wudie budget. Na die wuofo no so no we will see them and know them for who they are. Enya atendidie enya ntietiemu so ho ɛyɛ oh no I've not said you did that. Ɛyɛ ensɛm wo ɛwɔ budget the facts and no because obi no kre wo ɛyɛ ba akɔpɛ. Na se wo ye NDC ni se wo ye MPP ni se wo ye CPP ni se mpo wo ni party nsem na ye ka no efa wo hu bi efa wasetina mu bi efa wadwuma hu bi efa wo botom hu bi. And so baby ayadru ni ye mpempon so wo se obi biara de ne party sem no to nchen na ye hwe nsem no nukrem e wo kwan a ebeboa yankasa yasetirem na aboa wo man no obi za oti ase. And it is within that context and I may yes analysis way. Obi, the entina me say budget we a woodie budget. a woodie budget because a toa a buying a shishan a budget in the muse or pesa or debe to Ghana for so. Me who been paying some that a toa no she nedia a much like a see and beba. 2021 a buying shisha say or toa or budget free Ghana for hono or she nimi say Ninsabeka 55 billion Ghana cedis. That was tax revenue projection for 2021. Until Shesha said by September 2021, dear. So 4 months to December, by September, dear. Now out of 55 billion, Wajijimu bear 51 billion cedis. In Prim, Ometumia Jijimu 47 billion cedis. Now, last year,
Ekosiisen on
almost say
Asempa
I want
FM.
to Ghana for Breno. No, almost say taxes are Ghana for ye be 55 billion. In only 12 months, 2022, almost say taxes are mobile free on kwa ubi udim do 80 billion Ghana cedis. Nature say in only 12 months, no. Abaya was say ye wa ho kire ne ahu ye here mu a 2021. Or JJ taxes worth also about JJ taxes worth 55 billion from us. No waiting me ajimu 47 billion. It say also or maso diako 80 billion. An increase of 25 billion in projected tax revenue.
But that should be good news. And
That is not good
say
news. Say
Government
abine
revenue, say
say abine
improve.
fa kwan paso na dia JJ to na. Ene kaboni bi anim. If we are promoting production, na amount for sika ba yensem ye income say kosoro and aban say wo je kakra senka boni bi anim but we de eda ya account mu kakra no ye sika kakra ya sam ye nimfi frɛ da ye bank account mu de eda ye momo account mu de ye hye ye botom no aban ne say wo di aye adwuma sa wo fa nya adwuma se wo nya so mfa so se wo fa nya so mfa so oba ba be
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
what are the chunk of the 25 billion is coming from? And the money ye a woodie budget no. Now we be answer na me cheche taxes ni mu no. Ye mu nkompo enhwe ye chikakra. Me di kan kasa nkomo it should be about facts. O say ketrema empro. Asembia oye amanyoni na wo petumi afiri omanfo ho wo be ka kire won say ye bohye say ye den. Na omanfo be gina so de ato abama wo no. Ebeye apam beto woni omanfo ni ntem obroni si social contract and it is a wunya to me na wodi to me no eye sa nyema no wodi di uboshe so na aboa ma hoto na wo share won bo no o maye den o mahu amamu no MPP for wo position led by omampenya be die kire na ye we Dr. Bawumia oba mu fie ha Joy FM ebe ka kire Ghana fo nyina se Ghana etoa yetua no edoso dodo. Or say taxes were hurting the economy and households. Enunti omanpenyi Mahama ne NDC aban ekum Ghana for we are not sensitive to their plight. Enunti omo ba betete taxes so. Na no aboa ma ankrankra nyuma atinya produce more. Eno ne confirm the famous statement of we will move Ghana from taxation to production. Dr. Bawumia kind as a children. So omo alternative omo de beto Ghana for any ne say ye de moto abama ya ye ba betete to so. Ama mo ho ahenha mo. Ye mfa to bebre megugu so
Asempa
bukom.
FM.
In fact, Dr. Bawumia sometime in on 2nd December 2015, the Twitter handle ebi nikita me hey. Secretary Mampro. Okay, I say NDC has resorted, I'm quoting his tweet on his Twitter handle. NDC has resorted to increasing taxes under the economic difficulties they created. An MPP government would do differently. So Hoboshan, and just say me can't say to Bawumia so. Or the NDC for yeah the taxes to Ghana for so no more they will do differently. In fact, and the current minister for communication, I mean, I friend of Honorable Oslo Usuna, and they will say Ghana near Utimi sending mobile money 100 Ghana cedis
Ekosiisen on Asempa
there was a
FM.
tax no. Asemo Okan on Saturday 9th January 2016 at Class FM for report to Yeni. I say my 18-year-old son can run Ghana if. What kind of story now? I say amamuo nyina ne say aban bebo bosia na aban de to ato Ghana for so and then about we 18 years crab it my Ghana man penye bu my na mana ye. So they gave Ghanaians an expectation say under us no eto be den e be ba form. Obi omo ba ye ampa. A few taxes according to omo document and hu. They claim 9 taxes. Let's grant them that. Na President Mahama buying the abano. Omo ebiyi edifri ho. Financial sector tax, service tax, and the akeka ho. Na obi sa na Ghana fo nim se aban we no. Sebi oma fa Lucifer suban ni bi. Ode ne nsa nifa ma wade no. No de ne nsa bankum ye den eje. Na wo je so a oje 10 times the other is any for them no. After those cosmetic tax scrapping of taxes no. Almost first time and a special petroleum tax. President Mahama de ba ya omoka say a nuisance tax e won hia. Na omoba omo be ye free ho. Na sa tax no e was say ended 2017. Omo extending beyond 2017. And then put there Omayan 46 pesos fixed tax. With diesel, ni petrol, ni fuel products, special petroleum tax. So, no be a new tax introduction. Because Senka President Mahama never special petroleum tax would have ended in 2017. But he said, yeah, not only have they extended it, almost why a fix is no longer 15%, yeah, a fixed amount, which is 46 pesos. And a VAT, 5%. Because and can VAT bad no not get fund component of 2.5% and a national health insurance levy component of 2.5% no consumers Ghana for ni tua the businessman no oton ne nyeme nyina wi a sa 5% no input no ote ne back into ono ntua but they say aban na ye straight taxes NHIL no straight taxes just say businessman is utua Abranensanka tax ni so it lead to a 5% increase in VAT and also omo de buy omo first time abanya o share bo say obaba be move Ghana from taxation to production a free one ena omo kofa luxury vehicle tax buy be boo a driver for the Ghana for kum omo free ho communication service tax omo to move 50% and also bekai.
But luxury one was later withdrawn.
Yes, yeah. But omo de buy e Ghana for tua inti also de ahokyere ba Ghana for so. Omo free wo communication service tax omo to move 50%. And omo kofa VAT flat rate of 3%. So yeah then e de buy. Nigga say obi and on kwa so nanche no special import levy 2% and also na was ended 2017 and omo extend the bisine. On import duty, special import 2% into new tax. And omuye no 5% national fiscal stabilization levy. And also so ne was ended 2017 and also my extended ABC. And the taxes in kwa omo first time omo de buy national fiscal levy of 5% 1, special import levy of 2% 2, VAT you 5% 3. VAT flat rate of 3% or more by 4, luxury vehicle tax 5, communication service tax 6, and the taxes for their first time. Last year in 2021 in COVID-19 aba yenim se ama nipa adwuma akofo a abaya what me bia etete nyema so se ne manfo ho behin kakra na businesses enya relief no matimi they are bouncing back. What countries bebre wa governments are doing a lot to support the private sector and businesses no yankwa ya ben Dr. Bawumia ben say almost sounds so the taxes poly best in sia ba beto Ghana for so obi temi yo and aside taxes be enso amabobo so mo de ba first time no 2021 yunkwa almost a 1% COVID levy. Almost their national health insurance levy. So from 2.5% to 3.5% national health insurance levy. And on Ghana near what had be a lutia. Almost also the COVID levy of 1% had to get fund. So increasing from 2.5% to 3.5%. And also Ghana need be a ukojomu a utonsuo to den utia. In 2021 year almost also the 20 pesos energy sector recovery levy on every liter of diesel and petrol 20 pesos. And the gallon back could be at times 4.5. About 90 pesos getting to 1 cedi. Obi almost also the 18 pesos energy sector levy. And they are to every kilogram of LPG. Obi
yes.
Into LPG sono energy sector levy abaso. Almost also at the boiler tax sanitation levy 10 pesos on every liter of diesel and petrol. Into diesel and petrol energy sector levy 20 pesos on every liter. Boiler tax 10 pesos, energy sector levy near 20 pesos on every liter. Boiler tax 10 pesos on every liter. LPG 18 pesos on every kilogram of LPG. Plus COVID levy I had to NHIL so they get funds. I don't quite 5. The financial sector recovery levy of 5% by on banks
on their profit.
Yes, which of course banks will transfer to the ordinary customer because bank where they are customers no new share. And there also so 6 taxes all in 2021 year. Abanya our share was say or no ba be yi taxes a free one my ho atoye. Tie me yo, medical card oboye the first time. My card your in 2021. But 2021 dey na nya no ho. Petrol ni diesel aye de ye juma. Ne bo kosoro a e ka bibiara na ma man mu ye den no fuel taxes. Afi existing fuel taxes best 5 ni nyina ban na tum boom afi wengwa. Se bi mpanyifo kras fiti prekope etwi wusia se mojaba ti sika ben ko na wo pe in 1 year. Look at all these 6 taxes in addition to the taxes you had brought already. Then fuel boss margin at the fuel so ya tum 200% from 3 pesos to 9 pesos. Fuel market margin from 3 pesos to 5 pesos 67%. Road fund levy from 41 pesos to 46 pesos on every liter of diesel and petrol. UFFP, boss primary distribution margin. Minina abana to boom maybe 164%, maybe 200% on fuel taxes. Enti afi we nkwano. Petrol boa kosoro by 10 Ghana cedis. Obi utieme. Because you started January with a gallon of diesel and petrol selling at 22 Ghana cedis. In Prempria do 31.5 Ghana cedis. Almost 10 Ghana cedis increments in just 11 months. Ebisi Ghana bako semuda. Ama omani mwa ye dia Ghana for bre. Dollar no kwa di minyanye den. Ema we taxes once na making. Now oba be kind budget for 2022. Ghana for bi no mu hwe ni mu se oba betete nyema so ama ye hwan ye han ye kakra. Obi tie dia aban ne dia be wo ye MPP ni a na wo ye NDC ni a tie bi na wo se we ye ya etojewa o mampanyi Akufo Addo ne Dr. Bawomi ase o mo de tax bi ba ye friend of digital tax maybe my friend of Bawumia tax because Bawumia is the apostle of the digitalization agenda of this government.
But I mean, be straight on the fuel price difference, no. Now say 10 Ghana cedis more.
Almost 10 Ghana cedis. It's 9 point something.
That's per gallon.
Per gallon.
Okay.
Yes, per gallon. Because as of January, you know,
1.95 more.
Now 1.95, no, multiplied by 4.5. You understand? Because 4.5 now 1 gallon. Yeah. Now, Obi, I buy say or the digital tax ba Bawumia tax. Now see what is Dr. Bawumia be ma speech be about digitalization. Ya di e-way yaba, ya di e-tools afe, ya di e-way. Sa na Dr. Bawumia ya na adwen se. Ye sika e wo ye momo so, e wo ye bank account mu, e she ye buto no. E no na ban no de ba be pe. Atutu ye buto me because ye sika no, o me dia ma ni nyina asa. Ti ye wo se o mo twi ye mogya no mu kum ye preko. Enti se say we ye mobile money. Bia se wo send sika ma wo bia. Aban ne se obeji sika ni mu 1.75%. Obi team you already no o send sika through mobile money. Telecommunication agencies no the value chain ni na no jo fee of 1%. And we send 1,000 cedis we betua a fee of 1% which is 10 cedis. It's what man penya kufu ado se telco so no kra na omo ade na omo de na omo je 1% but no de obeji almost double obeji 1.75. The value chain ni nyina eji a fee of 1% but no de beji 1.75. Na chese we tua 10 cedis ni wia Dr. Bawumia je Bawumia tax of 17 cedis 50 pesos on every 1,000 cedis. It is a 10,000 cedis Bawumia eje 17, you can say 175 Ghana cedis. That is 1.75 million sikadadano for 10,000. That is Bawumia tax ya diabetu momoso.
E-levy.
It is called digital tax. It is called Bawumia tax. The Ghana
Who said that?
I am telling you that. That is how I understand it. Because I know and I impose
Parliament, the House of Records, a e-levy.
It's a high in parliament. High in parliament.
But you are quoting from a parliament.
I'm not quoting from a parliament. I'm telling you what the tax is. Because who is the champion? MPP for Amayate say all their digital initiatives. Or no neye. Enya Dr. Bawumia. Near the e-levy aba a wine taxa. Bawumia taxa. Obi. And no nanche no aban say unya kase ube transfer sika through your bank account to anybody wa wu sika na da account mu a wo transfer ama obi udibia udwetire ne kita o wo say wo supplier bia o ma wo nyema wukuma se won kan o to ade wo ne ho enne se na krono ne insecurity robbery adri nti o ye ne bank transfer unko yi sika ni kita adanya aja Dr. Bawumia krasi ye cashless society anameboa yenti the use of money so nti o transfer sika no de ama wo supplier enya adwuma wa ye nya so fa so wo dwetire aban ne say wajimu 1.75 nti se wo ye a transfer of 1 million Ghana cedis ye wo dwetire na wo didi wudwa se wo de kwa amanone se wo de kwa Ghana aban ne say wajimu 17,500 cedis 175 million on 1 million Ghana. So 10 million the obeje. Or more transacted business in big figures. Or any business na wo dey ye what or dying ukwa kutuaka.
Asempa FM.
Are you getting me? Unya transfer sense sika na buy nese maje. O pesa wo cho obi sika. Ebia o maame yare. O papa yare. I was saying we have school fees. We say, oh, me ye bank transfer and I me ye momo. Sika obe send the buy 1.75.
But all those details were not in the budget.
But that is what it means. Because what they wrote in the budget is English. They said all electronic transactions, including Momo transactions,
Momo transfers, bank transfers.
Bank transfers in HS. I don't know.
No, I said the specific transfers are
no. They have even issued FAQs. What they have frequently asked questions and answers or much say bank transfers. The only bank transfer and can where you say why would this fee one bank acquire another bank, but the account is yours. Any other bank transfer, why we seek? So look at those who build houses, who sell houses, or more so fanyema. Obi wo ha ni betro di you might be 500,000 cedis or soma e the money supply or China na ye dia your container dia mano yes wunya ye bank transfer na ya jimu 1.75 on your capital, not profit, because taxes there nka ye impose on incomes obi utias here on revenue, on profit. But say ye sika ekita me de hye mi botom no for just transferring it, OJ 1.75, no. Me who be da. It is the most absurd, the most draconian, the most wicked tax measure I've ever heard of. Now, as someone edeba beba Ghana no be anya semketwa. Dear who cry woman say, or so you see a free be inward remittances. And no me friend boga tax. The boga tax ni train nyina say Ghana ni awo amanone. Amanone no outside Ghana into Togo ni Liberia nyina ka ho. Say wo UK, say wo US. Baby awo bia brochire for mutie dwumadi pa muntie miye. O mampanya kufu ado say wo ma me yare papa yare na wo disike be fie se yemfa nto aduro ma na obeje 1.75. O say unue bia na wo faase bia na wo baby school fees o send sika ifra ma no ne na eba obe tisika no so 1.75%. O say wo wakoye adwuma miensa wo abrochire. Oda 4 hours. What sika no say wo baba be si 3 bedroom bi wo Ghana. Na wo send abusuanfo sika se yemfa nkoto cement na nyema mawo a. Enyema wo de be ye de beto ama wo ni nyina no obeje wo tax o. Be wonya sending sika no say wonya ye MoneyGram. Ana Western Union peno waje 1.75. Enti se say de o ma tax Ghana fo a say boga fo so ye tax yo. Asem what be mpanyin sem da obi. Anything Obi, even a sorry po. Churches should listen to me. You come Dr. Bawumia Semua. People don't understand. And Obi don't laugh. Any person near cano. Ukwa sorry bia you say tight crown you to your mobile money. They say dear Dr. Bawumia say, what will be kwa sorry would your tax? I will be you sub momo no. Onyanko pro tax 10% no or be just 1.75. Or no bet 1.75 for free.
You heard that in the budget?
No, but what does it mean? Once you use mobile money to pay for anything, whether it is a collection of a tree, whether it is tighter, what's a koye nyami adwuma, Dr. Bawumia say obeti sika no so 1.75 no waje. That is the meaning of the tax. And I nyesa na kire. Nyesa ka kire me.
No, I've not seen the detailed bill.
You have seen the statement.
The details.
You see a bet charging Momo transaction. The only exception transaction less than 100 cedis.
Yes.
And one day, we send 50 Ghana ma Jackson. Now we send 50 ma Chum. Now we send 50 ma Dominic Abro 100 and no you beje 1.75.
Yeah.
Uye kaya ye ni utri tro utri taxi uye students. Edwuma uye biara. Tiemi yo, edwuma uye biara. This will affect you. It will affect children, it will affect grown-ups, it will affect women, it will affect the poor. Obia usika sa wodia ye adwuma, sa wonfa ye adwuma. One year why ye say person who be kita sika. Now we say what you want to use a digital platform to buy something or to ye bejo. Obi na nim die hu. And ne person who fa Uber. Or the Uber normally ye their card, ATM card na ye. Inti Uber ni kosi wa untua cash ni yatie through card so unya use card e de through Uber ni na ju sika wie no Dr. Bawumia be charge extra 1.75 eno no sa Uber fee no utua ma na ko Dr. Bawumia ni aban ho o deliveries unu ade wo internet so Instagram ha wo pesa wo to ade a wo de beto bia say ye wo ATM ka say your Mastercard Dr. Bawumia so waje 1.75.
But nkofo creative businesses
kind of
omo creative businesses on Instagram ne ade no deliveries nkofo turn your online. You think the state should not benefit anything
so you impose VAT on them, then taxes that everybody pay. So you are saying say
how would you impose that VAT?
Say
it is my creative be on Instagram. Me tell you. Now about my Instagram page. When who are the crown? Me see 20 cities
on Asempa FM.
Oh, the delivery can who ABC 27 cities. What transfer 27 cities now, mommy? Delivery guy.
Now me cash as well. Obey that tax.
Say your cash as them
no. If me say upon delivery, say will be any ate.
Yes.
It mean for card into your deliver it to me and let me pay cash. Or the aircon. What it will happen is buying digitization efforts from comfort time in 2004 till now no buy way the actually 2 decades because then me se me sika da banga na me de be djuma me transfer Emma Dr. Bawumia nyimu 1.75 who bondok me yesika na kase yenhia na me fa nhye wunsem because Omo businesses no be. Sometimes in a month they do about 10 transfers. And these are huge sums. Now be a 1.75 just for transferring money without working with the money to make anything on it. Government is stealing from you. This is pure thievery.
How is it thievery?
Thievery because you are not charging me tax on revenue or income or profit, but me and Missy Kedam account for just transferring it to my mother or my brother, you are taking 1.75. Where your chrono? There is no such tax in Ghana today.
But for just transferring it to your mother, the telco will take you 1%. Telco,
that is mobile money.
Yes,
and we're paying at 10 Ghana cedis. So now even when you go above 1,000 Ghana cedis, still they take Dr. Bawumia the other we have 1 million or 1.75%. Look at the amount involved. 17,500. And the higher the money, the higher the tax. Are you getting me? And I said, all the telcos in the value chain, if they are taking 1% fee, now even after 1,000 cedis, normal fees here, why is Dr. Bawumia and the MPP alone taking 1.75? Obi, Boche ni akwakwa ye adwuma or so ye MoneyGram, yes, ya jo tax. Meanwhile, enyema na wudi sika no ekwakwa ye no, say a business na me ye na me transfer sika ma me supplier. Enyema wo de beto bia metua VAT ye den e wo so dada. Are you getting me? So I am transferring the money to my supplier to make payment, which already includes tax, VAT, and other taxes I have paid. What's that bulk money which includes my tax and so tax? This is double taxation. Now, Obi, this is not the only thing. Say you went and you can
is that not for the incidents of double taxation? There was a proper details, a flesh out.
All the details are in the budget. The budget has been presented. A buying across all the further details are and the making any a buying further details in baby anywhere bobra. Say baby bako bra, you can tell me. But don't be there who say. Abayne de say timodin Bawumia digital tax yabe.
Asempa FM.
Say the obetu to yeboto no wasan so agi esika no. Osan so say benchmark value discounts. Benchmark value discounts of 50% on general goods and 30% on car and spare parts no, on cars. Or say we year free on 41 items and over. And over because the expanded list now and on a second for real Tajia 2 we've not seen it. But the proposal now GR Radio Coin at least had 41 items. Now Obi the Echireni Brofu Bebe na mekai ni na the Echireni say Ghana ni bia Shenen so say efri neko esichire talia pasta spaghetti noodles macaroni boys amudi indomie muntie me yepa talia spaghetti macaroni enwo palm oil a efri abrochire na eba refined oils aluminium products in chance ya de board down so aluminium products toilet paper facial tissue na yedisi ye kamu no towel chocolate ayedi Portland cement ne clinker and cement honyema mosquito coil car ceramic tiles obi utie me second machetes no pharmaceuticals including condoms curtains and boxes of paperboard ensure any soft drinks fruit juice tomato paste ne ketchup cement paper bags furniture nkonya yedi gudem lubricating oil alcohol beverages soft drinks flexible packing material biscuits infidia yedi ye nyuma machinery and equipment plants infidia yedi ye nyuma generate ne sa nyema ni nyina abansi efri neko import duty no watum 20 to 30%.
Omo discount where you discount no
enya discount no dem a
it was a discount.
You see, let me explain. It is a discount but yes. Technically enya favor no dey here obi you see benchmark at there no yenti asie ye ye kire nyina ne say under your custom act no what dey ade efriama no ne bagana duty awutua based on enyema me say cost insurance and freight cost no you free on board a boa wo de to ade no e wo baby a wo de ba no and so cost no you determine based on invoice so what you say na emrane se ye hu se wo invoice no wo pese wo biti aban why under invoice here reduce figure no se na be ya wo import duty a wo betua no be ba form a wo to ade no $50 no ba be under invoice se wo to $20 commissioner no of GRA no to me say o ma on the commissioner values or your valuation no kasa ade we de ne bu ni sa wo figure no me nya den me nyintum sa commissioner values no your friend benchmark values entity nyina no sa na import duty yetua no and Dr. Bawumia ni MPP for ba beka kire importers amount for ABT import duty dodo because nipa bebre under invoicing it say ade e wo wiase bia wo de baga na bia no ye be ma no ni value are you getting me sa value no and na wunya de bedu tema port anata kwade porter ye be gina so de calculate with import duty no matter the value on your invoice. It is said ya ye ni general for all value. It e no buy e ma import duty ni ye den ekosoro. Because the values, benchmark values, were far higher than the import duties most people were already paying. Are you getting me? And Dr. Bawumia say, having created this problem, or more discount of 50% on general goods and 30% on vehicles. You know why? Because of say import duty na kosoro because of benchmark no mo dia ba no. Ama amount for as diverted or munyama fa Togo port. Bebre so yes smuggling. Inti e ma ban ye den enye sika. Inti the benchmark values were supposed to ensure three things according to Bawumia. Trade volume facilitation, efficiency, and reducing smuggling to optimize government's revenue.
Yes.
Now you say be ma ban e dey na asesenti e na ban ye free o. She said, "Ya Ghana, are we no longer interested in trade volume facilitation? Are we no longer interested in reducing smuggling to increase revenue at the ports? Like the economic messiah of the MPP, Dr. Bawumia, said in April 2019 when he was bringing this policy."
Government has given reasons. You've not heard them?
What are the reasons?
One of the reasons, they say, the intended consequence of that intervention, i.e., prices of goods generally on the market, government say over the last 2 years, that reduction did not come to reflect.
So what you are saying is
number two, and they say the decision to restore 50%, because they've selected items. You know, items, Yetimia ramping up local production of those items.
But the point I'm making,
so they cannot continue to
mean say, Abaya who said in someone Dr. Bawumia Kenya no boa. No boy, because the economic theories he was propounding. So what the side discounts in the bar, Obi Beja Togwa, a few pot to hold an idea before Ghana, about between 50%. It was not sound economics.
But that's not what I said.
I said so all those justifications Bawumia mounted, they've all been exposed to say, nay, totally baseless.
That is, if
not
you're
well
able to
thought
prove,
through.
say, if you're able to prove, say, cargo at the port and improve, that's where you can.
But that is what government is saying. Almost
no, not that.
Okay, then why are they removing it? Because like Guta for better they've met their revenue targets for 2020. And in fact 2018, 2019 they met their revenue targets. So then what is the problem? The problem
they
is
want to save local industry.
And local industry. Be a buyer or person save local industry. You better can say or be reduce the cost of production by reducing the cost of the factors of production. This is basic economics. Ghana, the entire Emma local industries, AGI, manufacturers, and you're competitive globally. A car
you should be wrapping up.
Oh, Obi Mr. In 7
No, you've done more than 30 minutes.
Oh, hold on, maybe. A car omobo in producing quite a lot. Are you getting me? Yeah. Because of taxes, high interest rates, and high utilities. Into a bio person support to local manufacturing sector now. What utilities so one more tax free base, one more subsidy. No about form now what the boy economy. Right now the reality is say and you're not buying person or say not buying person or can impose all these taxes on these people. They are buying no yen and say Sikano asa on corruption, consumption, and profligacy. Yentimi nye sika kura na ye tua banjuma yefo ka je se abobosia because ye sika ni nyina ye tua ye ka hunsi hu ne ye ka Until they need revenue at all costs. And yes, sir, will be any Ghana Bosia beam because someone is boy Bosia Yesikan Yetua. So they are just looking for revenue desperately. It's got nothing to do with supporting local industries. So in wrapping up on benchmark values, what it means in say, Sanyama Mabobo Sony Bebre and a born because 20 and 30%. And they are who check a sene babeto Ghana for so. Nadia Husu Wumpa Bakuni, apart from benchmark and then say fees and charges are a qua buy ho. On the and no person we register company abeko registrar general, Yabejusika. Open driver's license, abeko DVLA, open roadway dia, obeko DVLA. A driver for ye. He say crowd omu di towing levy eden, ba standards board, open certificate, abeko betuesika, FDA, ubetuesika, open birth certificate, abeko birth and death registry, ubetuesika. Ope passport abeko passport office ube tuesika aban jume bia ube ko mu se wo kwa akoye bibisika awutua no in this killer die wo awudie budget we Dr. Bawumia ni omampenye kufu ado say sa aban services ni no matum 15% inti eno so hwa ho kira e de ba beto Ghana for so and no be mate se bi mu si ye roto le free what difference will it make in the lives of people? Because roto, the only people it affect are vehicle owners. Unika, untia roto, anameboa. Vehicle owners, no. So no. Baby, baby, omuye adwuma no mumfa baby roto. Uye adwuma na wuchu taxi na wuchu Uber na wuchu car wosunyane roto bi ani ho. I just say who pay free kuro so. Are you getting me? Omo muchu omo car wokumase bebre wo wa where they operate they don't even pay rotos. And a roto no kwa kakra na omutu anakwa 50 pesos ne 1 Ghana cedis. And no nsunsu so papa ben ebe ba o mabrabo so say me ye no afiri ho ba uko DVL now ba be renew roadworthy certificate measure 15% more. Everything you go to DVL for measure 15% more. So me nye ne kwan so ba me je wo more DVL. They are rather punishing you. They give you something small with the right hand and they take far more from you with the left. The driver for see here money say matu fuel taxes mu 5 on kwa matu bi mu 200%, 164%, 64% ne dia keka ho. Why introduce so many taxes, new taxes, baller tax, ESLA of 20 pesos and dia keka on fuel products. Ama petrol boy ye den. Montete taxes no so na petrol mra from na omuntumi nya aduane ni omadwumati mi nkoso. Enye roto lasem. So obi benchmarks ye free all these commodities ebo never be cost. Fees and charges nina 15% upwards. Then of course Bawumia tax. But be property tax. I mean, we on the taxes. Yeah, but I will deal with the other issues. Property taxes. Unim say a assemblies neje. Near the Sikano a support assemblies no assemblies na use Sikano de ayem puntu adwuma e wo momentemu. Most assemblies depend on property taxes. Unim dia buying we person here. Dr. Bawumia no mampenye kufuado. They want to do another PDS scam. And they say no more say assemblies here ma assemblies in property tax be. A buying central government ne beje. Na central government ne kwa na nya buying adwuma yefo na buying na ne beje o. A buying e kope private company. Now what the property tax jeje no ahye nsa. Na a company ne jeje property taxes na. Company na famu 30% or how much mu aduasa.
But a lot of the assemblies have that
arrangement. Company naje. Na aban aje 30% no am assembly no 40 obi. This is a recipe for disaster. Because it will weaken the assemblies financially. Already omo common fund kwa na enko.
And America say
be 1 year ni common fund enko.
Tax. Assemblies ni bebre was arrangement no with private companies. Omoje based on target assembly, at least I know for STMA. Yeah. Based on target assembly,
but at least on one control. Are you getting me? Common fund the first central government work, and I have seen chance and allocations. I was a free central government work. Say you get funds. Say you NHI. I have chance and your musica. So let the assemblies themselves collect. If or more person who engage private entities through PPP. No more percent. Let them do it. Sika bebreba amojiji na mo sanso kwaje property tax. Now I will finish with this COVID matter because you see,
no, I'll come.
You gave
the
first 5. No, COVID no. And yes, I'm for Mamimi COVID no. Because you see, everything Minuyaste Kakan Hano was just to blame COVID, their whipping boy, for their own economic mess. Just the taxes winning Yamodi Benya Yarebi Naba Obi Ayan Tro number one. Ghana, yenya island. COVID-19 a pandemic. The children say, a man mind baby. That's what the pandemic means. That's right? Me boy. A man mind baby ba COVID course no. Say me be blame her. Why na the COVID levy? Abani Crusoe. COVID levy on VATs, COVID levy on NHIL. Why na over 3 new taxes on fuel products and about 7 taxes on fuel products and increasing boom. Tell me one country this are tax measures not on the mouth for so. Tell me one.
Ekosiisen
All countries are omanya COVID. Tell me the budget deficit. Tell say abaya omanya sika dodo a aban no di ye no eboro sika eba wonsem 15%. Te said Ghana ya record on 2020 ni chire mi bi. Togo, Benin, Nigeria, all those countries omo deficit is below 7%. Ghana yan kwanya there for 2020 15.7%. Omo ka chire mi omanya abibre mu ha COVID inti ye PS like Tanzania, like Cote d'Ivoire, like Benin. Omo ka wo de toto omo sika ho a etwam ohamu chichebu soon 75% getting to 80%. Like here, they almost say 76, but the actual figure is 80%. Chileme. Nigeria money now 45%. Cote d'Ivoire money now less than 60%. And then you do epic levels. The reason is not COVID. The reason is that 2020 about one. A buy way ye na dream say. At all costs into your mind because of their reckless expenditures and crass economic mismanagement and on the but
you seem to be the only person you don't want to blame COVID for the economic challenges in our country because globally around the world countries cry in good standing economically are struggling.
And have they introduced the raft of draconian taxes? Some
of these countries are seeing taxes never seen before. It might not be a COVID levy, but almost who taxes be in other areas. They've not
seen products and what taxes way and general taxes.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Africa country be Africa country be.
Make established countries.
No, but let's talk about our peers. Cote d'Ivoire. Rwanda. Let's talk about our peers. When they were in opposition, they always compared us with Cote d'Ivoire. Even in
but have you seen a country, Awakasa Media, have not come under that?
Why is it COVID affected? Maza, this will not be the first time. Ghana, Yenya, the friend booms and best. Economic crisis, ne challenges, and yenne, President Kufuor time, global credit crunch. Because Kufuor can say global economic crisis, the taxes, when you know, so. JJ Rowling spending time a come by because of ijasheshe meboa falling commodity prices cocoa any gold bought by from Ghana affect yesikasem President President Mahama Bresu do so by 3 years. In fact 2016 under President Mahama oil production for 9 months into oil because if you did to oil FPS on Kromana na say atodienche Messi. Still MPP 4
that point is not factual. It is not factual saying into oil. Yes, Terror Baron essay, but they improvised. No,
that was after some months. For a greater part of the year, there was no, please.
Oil, even when the Terror Baron.
No.
I was in Takrad and I did interviews on this.
Oil production. Yes. I'm not even 20% of what we projected to do. Only into oil. The point is that and because of a feeder now saying into oil and yes, growth for the oil and gas sector for that year was negative 15.6. COVID by have they had negative 15.6 growth for oil and gas sector? That was in 2016. Yet the MPP always blame President Mahama. Say he only grew the economy by 3.5%. Why don't they discount all the other challenges we faced in 2016?
Okay, Sammy,
no, Baba, let me wrap up.
No, Meba, let me do this. Meba, hold on. Sammy, hold on. I have to do this. Mamen Kai etiefo 18 and say after Honorable Dr. Stephen Amoa and the submission we some stomach upset and he had to leave us to attend to very important. Very important because the point is
He wants you to put it on air.
No. The point is that you've spoken more than he's spoken. And if that announcement is not out, people might think, say, I've unduly given you some advantage over him. And he has to leave to the washroom, and he's not come back. And or Babaka, he would have his time as well.
And Obi, like you yourself, you know. Because Obi, most of us have a lot of confidence in you.
What's
the bad journalists and we are very probing. You know, you've read on this platform. Say about 2020.
Yes.
Abai sika ne si ne nisu se ne sabekano. Unyama ne boroso.
Yeah, but I've made that point.
But you allow Sika to go around saying that figure is not correct.
He has an opinion based on information to him in Parliament.
What information? Show me which part of this budget. Say 2020 they didn't meet their revenue targets. The only revenue shortfall which they claim is 11 billion they are talking about is for 2021. 2021 no more revenue short or whatever. But let's even grant them. Let's establish the net impact of COVID on government's revenue and the economy is very minimal. Obianka said there is no impact to it. But minimal, and government is exaggerating it. And now say we have yes a COVID. And we are more yes a COVID. Monye kwan almost a na COVID dem ma na on mine no ma ye ni ye. And na COVID ababe say bibia na. COVID inti they claim mama ye infographics say revenue no money that so no lose 11 billion. Me boa. But etiefo ntie mi no mu COVID inti sika aban wo yenya. No mu say COVID kra na aboa wo mo COVID na ye bro nya o mafa ho de awe akoko. COVID inti IMF wa ma aban we a total of $2 billion. 2020 omo rapid credit facility $1 billion. Obi me boa. And this year budget support omo $1 billion. And omo draw down bare half. I feel we almost 2022 almost omo draw the higher day. Akano. Are you getting me? Enti eno nko ane ye 12 billion cedis. Sika IMF di ama wo mo no. E ye 12 billion cedis. Eno nko ado so che on revenue shortfall of 11 billion. In addition to that, World Bank for $100 million. Omo di ache omo kwa. And it's 600 million. So 12.6 billion. In addition to that, Sika President Mahamadi Jawomo, $200 million. Ghana or you Sika in the stabilization fund Omafa. And also yeah, another 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. Obi, are you getting me? Then another channel.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Omo ko parliament ko ji approve as Bosian from Bank of Ghana. 10 billion. Okay. Omo borrow 100% to omo 20 billion. Udi ni nyina abomu a Omanya 20 billion from Bank of Ghana, Omanya 12 billion from IMF, 600 million cedis from the World Bank, and another 1.2 billion from the stabilization fund. COVID fund na yedema omonde de enu di nikwa men fan ka ho. Enti COVID inti mwanya 32 billion, and you are talking about the revenue shortfall of 11 billion. What did they use the money for? Almost this year in kwa ye secondary schools. $100 million, equivalent to 600 million cedis, equivalent to 6 trillion cedis, and on the to hand sanitizer, Bakon, Veronica Bucket, Miansa, Edema, every secondary school, and face mask, Mionu secondary school kuda. Look at these hyper-inflated COVID-related expenditures on Masesika on. And you want to turn around and blame COVID when COVID has rather given you more revenue. If you had applied the revenue judiciously and kebeboa. And finally,
Sammy, let me do this. I'll come back and then you wrap up. Hold on. Ekosiisen is high Asempa 94.7 FM. Yeah, the post budget discussions and air bremo. I'm told, sir, for the reasons I told you, Honorable Stephen Amoa is unable to join us back in studio in person, but he's on the line Honorable.
Yes, sir.
Where the Yako, because of situation, you had to leave us, but you've been listening in. My name so was some quick reactions. Be na
yo, me da si bebre na. Me nwanwa se minia samijemfi na gyan ni se titina ye de propaganda ni ade dada nkrofo adwene sa communist inferior taxes se ye ni nipa kan ye ni adwene omo no o kan sim ni we me nwanwa papa o say first time when who say ye taxi ade a enye profit na ye nye ni sa me pa chaw tax ye ken enye NDC for na de financial services tax by 17.5 and on your transfers. Bank financial services tax 17.5 no. Ask every bank say yeah it was basically transfers, movement of money in an air taxi. Movement and on sorry for you can count.
Asempa FM.
I saw for music to bank. You see, Sami Jemfini and DC. They you might say, who made me didn't trust, but no, be an I didn't throw only in your program, we didn't throw my own. Sami Jemfini maybe a mechanic say 17.5% bank services tax, no, so financial services tax, no, your transfer, no, a day. If I told name in Kenya, a good gas tax. Now, tax, none here, not a profit tax, a profit after tax, and I'm your bank. It's your very one was more wedding draw. Who's a home to my party? She says financial services tax, and the so I can say Ghana for say, no, profit after tax, because of it. And you can see a taxi be apart from profit after BBC that MPP now BBC that. In a way, no, financial services tax on the buy. What's that? What's the difference between that? It's only the broadening of tax net will be a cafe. Young broadening a kakra. Na enfan crofo ne bi e ho kire. Edin some America from beginning na was here see revenue shortfalls 11 billion and drop 14 billion. And to no grant more can mean only just what be the dana o ma tu kwa ba transfer u tu kwa be do e be you say u ye say taxes of me be benchmark ni adijira. And this is for na the taxes in na be to so. Edru baby aba papa si baby we use na nipa ho ha edru baby ahokyera ba ye bosia akoso e sane ebu o man o ndisi for no amamu no kro mu nimbu ndisi to no sa mamu pa ndisi nimbu ye na da nkrofo eni ntro ye nyatumi ye disi kanibia na afa na MPP asaba o mu ye ni ya na asade na ada ni aba the American man say they don't have any proper, better, effective, efficient, alternative policy. The only shenka. All kinds of when you say how many countries in the world and I know free water. Was here near the lady about so COVID tax. How many of them and I know free electricity? Has he forgotten say so many months now buying the Oman to Omakana? They don't know what they are talking about. In any case, I buy air benina, anye bia, national insurance na, sabi jemfinu ko no magunu na na sa ko back to cash and carry no. And that is far better. Ekufu da buy she mukena, and a leap, wa she mukena, school feeding, wa she mukena, wa sa the free air tickets, one of the best policies in the world. Here for instance, we are allowed everywhere in the world. Kenya, Obiase, Ghana, Binsi, Dano, Ekufu da buy them. Almost do omo the amen here for. Ya can't be a MPP. Yenche MPP near Court of Computer Jurisdiction and your perception here they count. So will be a perception index. Amaya will be a phone call and be a free meeting. Everyone so about an NDC and MPP. Obama no about to care my own girlfriend and yes, perception even here come. Court of Competent Jurisdiction, the NDC Baba Bema, or Missing will be and it will be two. Or more credit will be two. To a man, I will prison record say, oh, we are corrupt. And confirm the call, you know, Maba. Omoko Burkina Faso, no Maba. Sada, Jida, everything the Omdi Yeska. Sada, Jida, Naspa, Apa, Ning this for the Yeska. Ome Yeska free ticket in the same front page. Almost the embezzlement of this. Ning NDC. And then this crop back a boy in politics, near Society. Gangam to a referee, Supreme Court judge. Was it a raping of public purse? Gangam to stealing. Say, yeah, Corona and this was a broken maintain that me. Minti we are seeing with the 81 years, some no Okano, near Tiana, a hotel by. I want to know a Kufuado by 89 homes so no city in Chima Hobatono. And what training in Muno? What drink I said in the school in your talk said one time in so that I and what training was so people go to school free. Yes, transfer your development, the consultancy, but so many places. Me call me consultancy, I made the video be training in Adia, but I'm fan to social people know. Yeah, Hokakra. Yeah, dear, but communication, Pejamu Yakakra. Now, for more communication directors, young people, DC, so be a maker, Papa Kufado by the air can't say Ghana 40 years through.
Okay.
You say, yare na ma ho hye kakra ba omo nti ase ne enye hyehyɛ pepper be bo omo no mo ma sabi jamfi no na asanfo ye taxi omo we kofa ba ye taxi no na ye taxi profit also na with the fair taxes buy financial services. What's the difference between the acres they see about mobile money? Is it not financial services tax?
Yeah, but honorable, just for information, OSHA budget statement, impact of COVID-19 on the economy, total revenue shortfall, no, 11.93 million Ghana cedis. That's 3.1% of GDP.
No report, and no report as of now. We report not really at by date, right?
No, where budget statement, and your friend is a finance minister, can't you?
No, let me tell you. Though, almost prepare budget, there be cash flow in transit. Maybe I made a as a member of the finance committee. No, we don't prepare financial report and our statement. As of time, our collector when you will prepare present to statement. That's what they are giving you. But as I'm talking to you now, the short for final thing and as I pick it, the last quarter they come on is about 14 billion. In any case, and that calculation in here, voodoo finance any economy in a million way because on a lawyer intimate I say. And near my do about where free bills no quantify, free water, free electricity. Near 2 hours free projects here, and near my case, I buy spending can you now come, yentimate share no, and no quantify nina. As a man working. Yeah, can it say Nino?
Honorable,
all the performance parameters should be a teachers are by the Onya, who hope to be now. While Boboni, I'm a bear, Okotake, and a boa catch a gun for, we are better than the NDC. And then the hour they are dancing into 1 year, the NDC point to me more minor. NDC, Koto, coming to find young quite Koto. NDC, and chilling point to find Tonko. And to open more on my papa, no, so enjoy it. Almost free schools, you'll be NDC for. Connected health insurance, Omo benefiting, and this is one qua. Yeah, no more benefiting, no more didn't track Ghana for. Yeah,
Honorable, that's it. We wish you well. Into the Honorable Steve Amoa and Moten and Kano, and the lawyer Sami Jenfi will wrap up for us.